Okay, so this is my data flow. My scenario is loading the data from flat file to InfoCube. Okay, I have a data source which is known as a flat file, and I have a data source in BW which is known as a PSA, persistent staging area, and I have a target as a InfoCube. And the link between your PSA to InfoCube is through transformation. So this is the place where mapping takes place between fields of your data source with the info objects of my InfoCube. And if you want to load the data, there are two triggers. One is info package. It will get the data from source system to PSA only. It will get the data from source system to PSA only. In order to load the data from PSA to data target, we run DTP. We create DTP and execute that. We create DTP and execute that. Okay, this is my data flow. This is my data flow. Okay, fine. Let's create my flat file. Let's create a flat file. Okay, so I have a customer ID, product ID, vendor ID, price, quantity. Okay, and C100, P200, V300, price is 5, say 10, this is 2. In the same way, C101, P201, V301, price is 15, this is 4. Okay, fine. So there are around, say, 40 records I have. Okay, 40 records I have, and I am saving this. Okay, before that, this is the data what I want to load it. This is the data what I want to load it to my InfoCube. So here, what is my characteristics?
Master data, sir.
No. What is my characteristics? Customer
ID.
Yeah, customer, product, and vendor. These are my characteristics. And what is my key figure? Price,
Quantity, revenue.
and no, I don't have revenue here.
Okay.
Okay, but okay, I have a in the file source I have price and quantity only, but in the report level I also need the revenue. So I want to show you in the transformation. You asked me, right, sir, can you give me an example? Can you show me how to create this, right? In transformations, we are gonna use the formula. We are gonna use the formula option to calculate the revenue. That means we should have an info object. So I need customer ID, product ID, vendor ID, price, quantity, and revenue. I need these 6 info objects within my BW system. These 6 BW objects in my info objects in my BW system I need. Okay, fine. So see, in real time, we have a customer, we can have the customer, we also have the product, we can also have the vendor. These are already delivered by the SAP. How to activate that, I'll show you later. Assume that we don't have any one of these characteristics and key figures in my BW system. Then what I have to do? I have to create from the scratch. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I will be developing every object from the start, so that you will also have the knowledge of creating your own objects. Okay, fine. Now, as I told you, first we have to log on to your remote system. How do you log on? MSTSC, MSTSC, and then provide your computer ID, that is nothing but IP address. This will be provided to you by your basis guy. Means now you'll be given by your Mahesh. Okay, in real time there is no need to connect like this, guys. Okay, in real time environment, okay, if the LAN, your systems are available in the LAN, then there is no need to log on to remote system. Yes, but sometimes if you want to connect to your laptop, company will be providing you the laptop, right, to work from the home. You can work from the home as well. In those case, yes, you will be logging in through different ways. One of the ways, this one, remote desktop, VPN, virtual private network. So you have different ways that you can connect to your system offline, remotely. Okay, so there are different ways. So click on connect, and you will provide your username and the password. Okay, now see guys, we have to create the objects. We have to create the objects. As I told you, initially we'll start with 7.x version where your database is Oracle. Where your database is Oracle. Okay, so just see here, because here our BW system is HANA DB, so we'll be not able to create the info objects directly through the GUI. But I'll show you in other system. Okay, RSA1. Okay, these guys has not configured this one. Okay, fine. Okay, log on to your BW system. Which BW system you have to log on? This one, guys. You have to remember this. Okay, the system which has the naming convention as the SID is BWH. BWH, not SWH, guys. Not SWH. The SID name is BWH. Okay, that system you have to connect. That system you have to log on. Okay, see, I have to create the info objects. So if I go to info objects here, okay, I have a catalog, right click, create info objects. See, action cancelled, use BW modeling tool, info objects maintenance instead. Okay, that means you will be not able to create the info objects from SAP GUI. Means, why? Because my system is, the DB is HANA DB. In HANA DB, you cannot create your info objects directly. In HANA DB, you cannot create your info objects directly. Okay, I have to create it from HANA Studio. So there is a component called HANA Studio. Can you see this one icon? HANA Studio shortcut, right? So this is the HANA Studio where you have to log in. So double click on this. Modeler Simulate 1, 2, 3. Okay, see, initially you may not find anything over here. Initially you may not find anything over here. Okay, fine. So this is your HANA Studio. This is based on your Eclipse base. This is based on your Eclipse base. Okay. So HANA Studio is a little bit different. Down the line, for sure, you will be working everything on the HANA Studio only. So you have to get familiar with this one as well. Okay. So, but in SAP BW, if it is Oracle DB, then we can create the objects directly from the SAP GUI itself. But as our database is HANA DB, in this case, okay, in this environment what we have been provided, here we will be not able to create the objects over there. So we have to use HANA Studio as a platform to create your base info objects. Okay, fine. Okay, see, so what you have to do? My case is loading the data from flat file to InfoCube, right? So what are the steps we have to perform? Fine. First step. Okay. First step is create info area. What is info area, guys? What is info area?
It's a catalog, sir. To maintain
It is
key
a
figures.
folder. It is a folder.
Yeah, folder.
Info area is like a folder, and where we can create this info area? Under modeling, the info area, objects or info provider, right? SAP BW system. Okay, that is your first step. Okay, that is your first step. Then go to T code RSA1. Then navigation step is RSA1 modeling. Under modeling, go to info provider. Right click. RC means right click, guys. RC means right click. Okay, right click, create info area. This is my first step. Create info area. How do you do that? Log on to your BW system. Go to T code RSA1. Under RSA1, go to modeling. Under modeling, go to info provider. Select your info provider, top node, and say right click, create info area. Okay, see. I'm into my BW system. Go to RSA1 T code. This is my T code. Transaction toolbar. The white symbol is my transaction toolbar. Provide your RSA1 T code, enter, or you can also click on this right symbol. Both one and the same. That is also enter. Okay. Enter. Okay. Then we are into RSA1 T code. And under RSA1, go to modeling. Under modeling, go to info provider. Select the info provider. Okay. Then click on, select your top node info provider here. Right click, create info area. Create info area. Okay. So I'll start with Z Guru underscore Guru Tara underscore, okay, info area underscore class 1. Okay. Provide your technical name and provide your description. Info area for Guru Tara class 13. Class 13. Okay. So click on continue. Click on continue. See, once I create this, once I create my info area, where you can find at the last, guys. If you come down, right, at the end you can see your this one, Guru Tara class 1. Right, where did I create this one? I have created under info provider. So what did we say? We can create info area at 2 places, one at the info provider level, one at the info object level. Though there is no need to create 2 times. If we create info area under info provider level, the same info area can also be found under info object level. The same info area can also be found under info object level, and vice versa. And vice versa. See, I am under info object level now. Okay. Initially you will not see, just come out. Again click on RSA1. Again click on RSA1. Right? See. You can find your info object. So that is your first step. That is your first step. Create your info area. What is the next step? Next one is create info object catalogs. What are info object catalogs? Huh?
Catalog for characters, catalog for measures.
And key figures.
Right. Means if you are creating a catalog, means we have info objects, characteristics, and key figures. So if you create everything at one place, how do you know which is characteristics and which is key figure? To differentiate that, we are creating a subfolder. We are creating a subfolder within an info area. We are creating a subfolder within an info area which maintains your characteristics and key figures. Okay, fine.